I can hear you.
Yo.
Hello. Hello.
Mesdames, Messieurs, bonjour. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Et bienvenue à la conférence de presse.
To have four projects here, I mean, that's sort of a confluence of events. It's not something that I was aware would happen, but at this stage in my life, I'm just trying to stay very bold and open and try things and support filmmakers that I believe in, and also people like Jane Campion, who's been my friend since I was 14, discovered me basically. So it's, you know, I'm at that place in my life where I still try to act as though I'm 21 and starting my career, if that makes sense.
La question pour Yorgos Lanthimos, une question que j'aurais posée même à Colin Farrell.
Nicole likes to say all the time that I was telling her while we were shooting that this is a comedy, and I believed that, and we basically, you know, had fun as much as we could because you're working hard, but yeah, we mostly tried to take it lightly, not take it too seriously, and do the job, have fun, and then create something that will be something different from what we experienced when you put it together.
Yeah, I mean, that's, Yorgos would always say, Nicole, you've got to understand the tone, it's a comedy. And I would be like, okay.
With actors, I do get into acting dialogue, which I try to avoid anyway. But sometimes, I mean, you can't just avoid the fact that they are actors and they have experience, so you have to say something more direct about it. But I do try to avoid it. I try to...
He definitely avoids it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ask him a question and basically he'll go,
I find a new way now with Nicole that I've been using ever since. I make sounds. I try not to use words, and I go like, needs a little bit of, you know, and he gets it. I mean, it's...
He would use his eyes. I'd look into his eyes, he'd raise his eyebrows, and that would be my direction.
Really the tone you set on set. I was actually just watching a video last night where Sam Mendes was talking about how American Beauty...
Yeah. This film my children will not be seeing. I actually, my children don't really see my films. I mean, our family is very separate to my creative life. And I try to, you know, occasionally I'll do something for them that they can come on set. I did Paddington where they were able to come and, you know, be a part of it. But they have very little understanding of what my husband or I do. They're kind of, their lives are obviously far more important. And so I can't remember. I mean, I know that they saw Paddington, and actually my child at the time was appalled because I was playing the villain.
Your term for sacrifice and sacred deer, because in this film you visually...
I mean, I have to say, as an actor, you're only as good as the opportunities you're given. A lot of the times, it's why I then went and did something, say, like Big Little Lies, because I could produce that and find that and make that happen. And but a lot of the times, you're still in the position of being asked to do something or auditioning. You're not in a position of power or control. And that's, I always say, an actor can't be a control freak. I mean, you really have to be able to give yourself over to the process and be willing to change and be molded. And I love that. I've worked a lot. I don't have to work. I work because it's still my passion. That's just where I'm at. And I think I've always had that slightly rebel spirit where I've gone, I don't want to conform. I want to find a way not to. And that's who I am, you know. And I've veered off that at times, and then I've had to come back to it. But I've been very fortunate that I've had people that have believed in me and stood by me. And I've been doing it a long time. So I've run the gamut, you know. But I emphasize that I still have the passion. And if you have the passion for it, then everything else is just like, I'm happy to be here, I'm happy to be talking to you, and I'm happy to be presenting this film here.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I live in